going now. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Chugga, chugga. Going now. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
What is the
Sure.
meeting ID?
What's the meeting ID?
Let's see.
I didn't have that.
Depends which way you go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go in from the link from Facebook, that's the easiest way, the link that's out on the Facebook page.
Well, I sent it to the email. The email was wonderful.
Or the
for me.
email. Yep. Or from the email.
What I did. I tried to do it through the email, but that's because she advanced it onto me.
It's purple.
All right, let me.
I'm going to do YouTube Live. Hold on.
Okay, you can do that. That would be perfect. We'll get you on over there. Let me just make sure.
Which one am I doing?
And oops.
The owl.
All right, we got it.
Yay. All right, excellent. All right, well, let me get here.
Not going.
Yep. If you guys are together, there's going to be a little bit of a delay on YouTube, just so you know. All right, we've got a few more people joining. Good evening. All right, everybody good? Yeah.
This one here is the teacher.
Okay, we're going to get started. So if you're chatting and just want to put yourself on mute, that'd be fine. So welcome. I'm Lorelea Roberts. This is Monday Night Meetup. And tonight we are going to be, let me make me big for a second. I'm going to take control of your screen for those who haven't been with me before. There we go. So tonight we are going to be weaving a handle with this pattern. I actually pulled this pattern out of a loom weaving type of pattern. This was just like one piece in this big pattern, but I liked it and I thought it'd make fun on the handle. So that's what we're doing tonight. And let's see, let's get to my table. All right. So if you haven't been with me before when we've done handles, I like to do a sample handle on a paint stick, because then I drill holes in them and then I just can kind of loop them and have them all together. And then I have my samples for what I want to do. So if you are looking for a way just to do a sample, paint sticks work really, really well. And they're fun to have. And they're about... usually, let's see, they're about an inch wide. So if you have a handle that's about an inch wide, that works out as well. I'm going to weave tonight on a little handle because I really, really like this, and I wanted to make a basket with it. So what you need, and what I'm using is 3mm cane for both the colored parts and for the natural for the weaver. So I did this one with black and natural. It gave a really nice contrast. This is fuchsia. I think that will be good. So I'm going to just give everything. I'm going to give the color just a quick dunk, just enough so they're a little bit wet. And then I'm going to put my natural in the water while we are talking to let that soak up some water. Cane, when you use cane has a shiny side to it and a not shiny side. And the shiny side doesn't absorb the water. It only absorbs from the one side. So you usually have to soak cane a little bit longer. And then you also need to keep it wet while you are weaving. So it'll dry out pretty quickly. What we're going to do, if you're just doing it as a sample, I just started with 4 solid wraps, added in the color spokes, and then we did the pattern. And then I ended the same way with just 4 wraps at the end. If you're going to do it on a handle, a little bit. If you're doing it on a handle, you want to decide how high your basket is going to be. So I've already measured on both sides and made a little pencil mark. I know I want to start there, so my basket's going to come up to there, and then my rim will go on. So you want to figure out where on a handle you're going to need it, and then you measure that, and then you can cut your color pieces so that they will, be at least that, at least as long as your pencil marks. So if you're doing a handle, you want to figure out where your basket's going to be. You're going to cut 7 pieces of a color, and that would be the length, at least from pencil to pencil. I made mine a little bit longer. So that you can weave the handle. As far as how much natural cane that you're going to need, you need to measure around your handle. So I didn't give measurements because depending what size handle you're using, the measurement can be different. So if I measure all the way around, we get up really close. There you go. You can see it's about 2 inches around. So 2 inches to go around. I know that. Let me see, I'm going to measure how much I want to weave. I want to weave 15 inches. So pencil mark to pencil mark is 15 inches. And if I look at my sample, I can see I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 8 rows per inch. So 8 rows per inch. I know I have 15. So 8 times 15. I'm going to do math. Not in my head, you guys. I need my paper. Need my paper. So it would be 8
20.
wraps times 15, which would give us what, 48, 120. And then each wrap was 2 inches. So I would multiply that by 2. So I would need 240 inches of natural cane to do my whole handle. So let me say that one more time. You're going to measure around your handle, figure out how much it is. Mine was 2 inches. You're going to need to know from pencil mark to pencil mark what the length of that is. Mine is 15 inches. And then you need to know in an inch how many rows are in an inch. And for me, that was 8 inches or 8 rows. So 8 rows is 1 inch times 15, because I had 15 inches. That gave me 120. And then each wrap was 2 inches. So that would be 2 times 120 and be 240. So that's my math. Yeah. If you want to see my here. There we go. That's my math. So you can figure out for your handles how much you're going to need. All right. Okay. So we are ready to get going. Welcome to all the new folks tonight. All right. So whenever I start a wrap, we're going to start it on the inside. Let me show you on the paint stick first. On the inside, we're going to just we're going to lay it like this and bend it over. So we're going to lay the shiny side of the cane against the handle, and then we're going to do a 45-degree turn, or make a 45-degree angle, a 90-degree turn, and start wrapping. So on a handle, I'm going to start on the inside of the handle. I'm going to put the shiny side. So shiny side is going to go against the handle. I'm going to make that bend. And then I'm going to hold it with my thumb, and I'm going to come around to the front. Hands here so I can turn around. And then I'm going to line up that piece in back. There we go. We're going to line up at my pencil mark. I'm going to go just a little bit below my pencil mark. I don't mind when you make your basket, right? The reason I do 4 wraps to start is so if I end up covering up a little bit, that's okay. But it gives me some wiggle room when I'm making my basket. So we're going to wrap around 4 times. Actually gonna cut this shorter so it's easier.
Is
I'm
that a
gonna
curve?
wrap around 4 times. We're gonna wrap really
Flat.
close together and we're gonna wrap really tight.
But you can use flat oval.
And as we're going around, let me flip it to the inside. We want to catch that tail. Okay, so we're catching the tail as we wrap around. On the front side, we want these wraps to be straight across. And on the inside of your handle, they're going to be a little bit at an angle. I'm not sure if you can tell that, but you want to make sure the front stays straight and the angle stays there. All right, so we're going to do 4 pieces. And flip here, and I'm just going to stick this on here for a second. Okay, so 4 pieces. We're going to do that nice and tight together. And then we're going to stick in our colored pieces that are going to go vertically on the handle. Okay, so we're just going to take them. And again, Kane has a shell side and a flat side, so you can see. So this is dyed cane. I'm just going to start sticking these guys in here. I want the darker color on the outside. You do not have to use just one color, and I'm just kind of sticking them down in there. If you need to use a tool to get them down in there, do that. Oops. There we go. In there. So we're going to put 7 pieces in here, and I'm going to end up with them kind of equally spaced across. Okay, and take that off. And 2 more. In there. There we go. All right. Oops.
Are we muted? I think so. She's coming to Tidewater to teach us in April. Nice.
All right.
How far is that away?
1 more over
Art
here.
Field is sponsoring her. Oh, nice.
All right. Need a little more space there. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. This guy over here. Yeah. Come on. All right. Well, they're not being very cooperative, are they?
Flips are your friend.
Flips are your friends. That's true. Linda's been with me long enough to know that, right?
It's clothespin time. You need another finger.
I do. I'm going to put one there just to, let's hold these guys. There we go. Thank you for the reminder, Linda.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I had them all over. I wove a basket today and I'm putting this on my handle. I'm not sure if that's really what I wanted to do, but it'll be fancy.
There we go. All right. So 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. All right. There we go. All right. So let me talk through the pattern we're going to be doing. So the first row, we've got seven color pieces. The first row, we're going to do over 3, under 1, over 3. I'm going to talk it through and then we'll do it together. The second one is over 2, under 3, over 2. The third row is going to be over 1, under 2, over 1, under 2, over 1. And the middle row is going to be under 2, over 3, under 2. And then we're going to reverse it to the top. So our
Say that
first
again. 2, 3, the last row again, 2, 3,
2, 3, 2.
3, 2. Okay. Okay.
All right. We'll leave that there so we can follow it. So our first row, we're going to capture it over 3. Oops. Cane's splitting on me here. Let me trim this cane a little bit. Get that out of there in a second. Okay. All righty. So we're going to go over 3. Use my clip there. Under 1, over 3. Oops. Well, we're just going to stick him in there again. Okay.
First 3 rows are hard. No kidding.
Okay. So that is our first row. Over 3, under 1, over 3. Okay. Again, we want to keep these rows nice and tight and together. There we go. All right. Our second row is going to be under 2, over 2, under 3, over 2. So over 2, we're going to go under the middle 3.
Hmm.
In the middle 3. Oops, and we're going to keep these guys in order. If they slip out, just stick them back in there. All right. So row 2, over 2, under 3, over 2. Okay. Our next row is over 1, under 2.
Practice.
Everybody straight there. So over 1, under 2.
How wide is this?
Nice and
Okay,
tight
so
together.
3 millimeters.
And then over 1, under 2. Cane is not
Cane is what
very
we do your
nice.
shoes with.
Grab these guys. There we go.
But you can use regular reed.
My little fingers don't want to work tonight, you guys. There we go. Okay. Whew. You want to make sure everybody stays nice and straight. So for everybody some loving as you're doing this. This is row 3. It was over 1, under 2, over 1, under 2, over 1. And then the next row is under 2, over 3, under 2. And that's going to take us to the midway point.
wrapping is not very long. Usually you gotta use huge.
Okay,
I was wondering about
in
that.
there. Get that in there, and then we're gonna just make sure everybody is spaced out nicely. Everybody should be captured at this point. There we go. All right. So, we're gonna take my tool, I'm gonna pack everything in nice and tight. And I'm gonna scooch this guy out a little bit, and I'm gonna scooch this guy out a little bit. There we go.
Packing.
Okay. So that is our
The clear handle with the blue tip.
Mm-hmm.
first 4 rows there. 1, 2, yeah, first 4 rows. So now we are going to reverse it. Gonna put a little water on the table here and my cane so it's wet again. So we're gonna wrap it around again. And as we're wrapping, let me just flip it over here for a second. Make sure on your back side, there we go. Make sure on your back side that you're staying nice and tight together as well. Okay, so make sure you're just staying nice and tight on the back side. Sometimes when we're working on a pattern, we forget to look at the back and don't want to do that. Okay, so now we're ready to do the top part of the design. So we've got the bottom part to the middle, and now we're going to do the top part. And it's going to be a reverse. So it is going to be over 1, under 2, over 1, under 2, over 1. All right, so over 1, under 2. Get that in there. Stay up there. Gonna go over 1, under 2, and then over 1 to end.
What do we got going tomorrow? Tuesday?
Lunch. They had 11:30.
Tomorrow? I
Mhm.
was thinking Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday also.
If you guys are chatting, if you don't mind going on
I
mute,
got your
just
crabs is Wednesday.
My what?
I got crabs restaurant is Wednesday.
hey guys, if you don't mind if you could go on mute if you're chatting,
Gotcha.
just so we make sure that everybody can hear. Thank you. All right.
Hmm?
I thought it was.
All right. So just make sure everybody's staying nice and straight. After you get this first set in, it becomes a little bit easier to manage all your spokes. Okay. All right. So the next row is going to be over 2, under 3, over 2. Over 2. Oops, sorry. Over 2, not under. Over 2, under 3, over 2. All right. Put everybody in there. All right. And then the last one's going to be over 3, under 1, over 3. And that is going to give us our cute little pattern. So I'm going to take this. I'm just going to kind of adjust my spokes, make sure everybody's lined up nicely. They're where I want them to be. This guy can come out a little bit. And then just tighten up these guys a little bit. Okay. So there is one of the patterns. All right. Once you have one pattern done, then I did 3 wraps in between. You could decide to do more if you want to space them out more. you could do just one if you wanted to. An odd number seems to work well for being pleasing to the eye in the patterns. So if you're going to put more, I would say just do an odd number, but you could definitely space them out more if you want. But I did 3 wraps. So now we just do 3 wraps all the way around and we capture everybody. Okay. And 3. And then we are ready to start doing the pattern again. So let me just pause there for a second. And let me see. So Linda, I know you're working on a bag. Look at that. That's a big basket. Look how pretty. Okay. So you got it. Nice. What size are you using? It looks tiny.
Little, real tiny.
Tiny,
And I
tiny.
only had room for 5
Okay.
instead of 7. So it's I've got a little dinky tiny design.
Okay. So you're making a little diamond. That's fine.
Yeah.
Right. Part of my job for Monday Night Meetup is to inspire you guys to think. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Annie, you look like you are weaving away, doing okay. Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. She's already on her second one. Good job. Nice. And is that orange I see there, Annie?
It is.
I can't believe it. All right. Let's see. And Debbie, it looks like you are working on it.
Yep,
Okay, doing okay. Yeah.
yep, getting there.
All right. And then I think it looks like everybody else is watching some Mycroft. I don't know who that, I don't know your first name.
I'm actually Juliet. Mycroft's my son, so I'm watching. I
Okay.
don't have the right materials to do it today, but I want to
Okay.
learn. So
No worries. Okay, awesome. Nice to meet you. Is
nice to meet you
Julia?
too. Juliet.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Very nice. Nice to meet you, Juliet. All right. And then I think everybody else is just watching. Is that Leslie I see? Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to keep going then. I'm going to go ahead and start the second one. Just get a little more water here for me. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is when you need to add on. So you can add on in your design when you are going under. And where I would recommend is, so let me get this first one in and I will show you where. All right, so our first wrap is over 3, under 1, over 3. Our second wrap is over 2, under 3. So if you were going to be adding on, this would be a good place to add on, is when you're doing your under 3. So I'm going to pretend here, and I'm going to cut this so that it's going to lay behind my under 3. And I'm going to just kind of lay it under those spokes. So that's where I'm going to lay it under. And scissors are straight out. Let me grab another piece here. So I wanted to talk about adding on, because let's say that, what did I say? I needed 240 inches to do this handle. I probably am not going to have a piece of cane that's 240 inches. Probably not likely. So if it's under, then I can just slip this piece under, right under those 3. Is there. Right under those 3. They lay back out. And then I can just continue on with my where are my 3? There we go. Get this in the right order. Under my 3, and then I can just continue wrapping. So you're not going to see the ends, and the join is going to be under there. Just be careful when you do that for your first wrap, when you are pulling it, that you don't pull it out. Okay. But the like that. Get that back under there. There we go. them under there. There. Your ends will be hidden under that. And again, just be careful that you don't pull them out, and it will stay once we get everything wrapped going. All right, so that was our under 3. So the next one is over 1, under 2, over 1, under 2, over 1. So this is probably the, let's say, this is the most intense because you've got 1s and 2s all the way across. So we're gonna pull that in, make sure everybody's staying nice and straight. There we go, 2 there. Gonna lift the next 2. Put it under there. So doing wrapped handles really does add, just adds a really nice touch on your basket. Guys, spread out a little bit. This is harder to do when it's under the camera instead of in my lap. There we go. Let's get everybody spread out. There we go. Okay. So this row was over 1, under 2, over 1, under 2, over 1. And then we're going to wrap it up in the back. And now we're going to go under 2, over 3, under 2. This is our middle section of the design. So under 2, over 3, 2. Pack everybody down in there. Everybody there so we can pack it in. There we go. And then we're going back and reversing again. So this is the over 1, under 2, over 1, under 2. Little spokes here. Now, if you're doing this and you break one of your colored pieces, you can just add in. So just tuck another piece in, just go over a piece that's still there a little bit. That's a very easy fix. How about that? So I always like to tell people that because I know people panic sometimes when something breaks. There's usually an easy way to fix it. So if one of these broke, I would just add in another piece and overlap whatever was here. If you can do it in the space where, oh, I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't go back to the table view. Go back there. There we go. So if you do break something, if you can do put a new piece in at the point where you're doing your 3 wraps, then everything will just get hidden very easily. Okay, so now we are on the row. We're going to be over 2, under 3, over 2. And then we have one more row of our design. So again, when you're doing this, just make sure everybody is staying in their place. I will say when you are doing this, like sometimes they like to try to hide on you, your spokes. So just make sure they're all staying in their proper places. And again, I'm just gonna scooch this guy out a little bit. There we go. Everything should be close together, but not overlapping with your color, so that you can pack them on down. There we go. All right, and then the last row is going to be over 3, under 1, over 3. Grab that middle one. Doop, doop. Okay, there we go. You guys stand up straight. All right. And then that is the second part of our design. Again, I'm just going to take a minute and I'm going to pack everybody down and space everybody out a little bit. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then again, make sure you're looking at your backside and make sure everything is nice and tight and together on the backside as well. All right. And then we do the 3 wraps. So 1, everybody's wanting to get together there. Let me guys stand up straight here. There we go. Stand up straight. There we go. There we go. Okay. Everybody straighten back out, and then we're gonna do 2 more wraps here. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're ready to get going again. And again, you can kind of adjust your things so you've got nice fun pattern. All right, I'm going to stick a clip on it here for a second. So that is a pattern. You can keep going all the way to get to the other side, and then you want to just end when you get all the way to the end of your handle. You want to end with 4 wraps, or if you're doing it on a paint stick and want to just do an example, just do your wraps at both ends. I really do like doing paint sticks. I drill a hole in the handle and then I just add it. I should grab my, I don't have them handy, but I have a whole bunch of different samples. So when I'm thinking about doing a basket and I'm not feeling real creative, I can just go and look at my samples and try to think about what would look nice on the basket. All right. So that is what I have got for you guys tonight. So if you guys are actually working on one, and obviously it's a labor of love, wrap candles are a labor of love, but they really do add on to look of a basket. And I like using really strong contrasting colors when I do it. Now, you do not have to use cane. If you've got like flat oval reed works really nice on wrapped handles. You can't, there's a ton of different designs that you could do. So Linda's has 5 across, so she's making a little different diamond on hers. So get creative with them. I guess that's what I want to say. And then
I totally wiped out the pattern.
Pardon?
And I totally did the pattern wrong.
Oh, well, that's all right.
I just realized, but I mean, it's fine, but
As long as you're consistent, Linda, that's
I am. I ended up doing the 135.
okay. Yeah.
It's fine. It's just I just realized what you were saying. I'm
Well,
like, I don't have that white in the middle.
yeah, and for yours, you don't need to do the design all the way around if you want. You could do it like up the top part and then just do a solid wrap across the top and then do it on the
Yeah.
coming down and maybe put a butterfly up on top with the color.
Well, yeah, I could.
You could. Just ideas, just ideas.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. So for those of you guys who haven't joined before, after we do the demo, we usually do show and tell. Linda's already shown us her basket. Anything else, Linda, that you have that you want to show?
No, not tonight.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, Miss Annie, how about you?
I've been trying weed jars for the first time.
Oh, excellent. Oh, very cute. And it's orange.
Cute.
Yeah, and I found these lids on Amazon.
Excellent.
And then I have this
They're
one.
fun, aren't they?
They are. So
Very cute.
I've been having fun playing with those.
Yeah, excellent. All right. Love weed jars. They're so much fun.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. Debbie, do you have something for show and tell?
I'm working on this one.
Let me make you
Uh,
bigger for a second so I can see.
I'm going to do stars all the way around.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Very nice. Did it have handles on it, Debbie?
Yes.
Little leather handles? Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay.
Could take
Beautiful.
forever.
Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Marcy or Marcy's sister, anything you guys want to share?
No, we're just playing. We're on vacation.
We
Yeah,
just
that's cool.
wanted to watch your show. I've never seen it, so thank you.
You're very
Very
welcome.
knowledgeable,
Oh,
creative.
thank you. It's good to have people. I love it. And then Juliet, I know you went off camera, but anything that you'd like to show?
I'll go grab it from the other room. I'm working on a pine needle one.
Okay, excellent. Let's see, what do I have for show and tell? Let me grab this craziness. We'll let Juliet come back and then I'll show you guys. I've been experimenting. I need opinions. All right, so Juliet, she's working on pine needle. Oh my, oops, there we go. Oops.
There we go.
Oh, pretty center.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Very
It's
nice.
The
huge.
center.
It's huge.
Yeah,
Good job.
it's getting there. But I
Very
made the
nice. Did you make the
center.
center?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pine needle. I mean, it's resin
Yeah,
with dried flowers inside.
it looks beautiful.
So yeah, getting the hang of it. This is my second pine needle basket.
Oh, wow. Well, you are doing amazing. Good job.
Well, my mother-in-law does pine needle baskets, so I got to study hers for a while. So
There you go. So it sounds like you've had a great teacher. That is awesome.
yeah. It's
All right.
fun.
So let's see, anybody else? I think we got everybody. I'll show you guys something I've been playing with. Not quite sure. Well, it's not done, first of all, but this is with that thicker plastic lace. And let's see.
Beads.
It is I don't know what it's called. It's like I see a lot of things from the Japanese who use this. They do it with plastic lace and they do it with the Kago paper or the craft paper craft.
The square knot thing, the square knot
Yeah.
design.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Thinking about something like this as a like a phone holder,
Kind of bulky.
kind of bulky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
that. For that.
For that, yeah. So I was trying to think about other things they make great totes like this. They make
Yeah.
because they're plastic, they're great for going to the beach or for, somewhere where you're gonna
Right.
where something could be wet. So anyway, just kind of playing with it, trying to get some ideas and
Like the colors.
thank you. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like doing diagonal plated baskets where you're going on an angle. So how the pattern's coming out, you've got to really it's a little different way to think about patterns. So, but anyway, that's one of the things I've been playing with. And what else? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, but I got these vases. So my next basket design is going to be something with this. I have a friend who made me some ceramic dog bone that say love on them. The O's are little hearts on them. So it'll be an embellishment to go on them. So that's probably the next design. And then of course I have to market my Hoot Basket Club. So if you like what I do, the Hoot Basket Club is open right now till the 29th. This is our March basket. It's a Fibonacci twill cat head. I called it Lying Cat. Not real creative, but lying with Fibonacci. Fib made me think of lying. Anyway, so Lying Cat. So this is our March basket. If you're
How
interested,
much is that?
so it's part of the subscription.
Mhm.
My members get first dibs on all the new designs, and it is $88 $88 every other month. So you get the basket, you get to know what the basket is, but then you also get some kind of basket related item that goes in your arsenal. I'm really excited about what's in this box coming up. It came today, and I'm told Ed I'm like a little kid at Christmas, like when you know the gift, but I can't say it yet because everything else that's in the box is a surprise. So
Cool.
another 10 days and then I can share, but I'm super, super excited about it. I was like, oh, when it came today. I'm really excited. But anyway, so you get the kit, you get you get something related to basketry, and then you get little gifts. And so our theme for March is woven wellness. So there will be gifts in there related to wellness. So, and if you're interested, my website is lorelea.com and you can sign up there. So, all right, that's my advertisement for tonight. All right, so let me take me off a spotlight. Anybody else have anything they want to share? All right, so for people who are actually working on their handles, I'd love to see when you are done. Please post and tag me, as I always ask. And other than that, we're gonna call it a night, and we will see you guys next Monday night. All
All
right.
right, great.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right.
Thank
Good
you
to see
so much.
everybody. Take
Thank
care.
you. It
Bye.
was wonderful.